Fistfights and fast food restaurants. Are we what we really eat? Right here on the next episode of the Pure Vibez podcast show.
Now, an Orange County man's locked up accused of murdering a fast food worker because an order took too long to complete. Investigators say 37-year-old Kelvis Rodriguez Tormes shot and killed 22-year-old Desmond Joshua.
At this Fox Meadows Burger King, a whopper of a tale. Police say this woman tried to shoot several workers because her fast food order wasn't coming out fast enough.
That's crazy.
It happened Tuesday in the drive-thru of this location at Winchester and Mendenhall. Investigators say the woman got out of the passenger seat of this sedan, then walked up to the window and started arguing with the workers.
She must be real hungry.
And real angry because police say things got so heated, she pulled a handgun out of her car and fired shots at the employees.
That's senseless.
Paul Ayers used to work at a fast food restaurant.
I had food thrown with him and got cussed out, but not that serious there, no.
Thankfully, those employees escaped through a back door without being hit. The wild allegations leaving some to wonder if this woman was already upset when she entered the drive-thru.
It had to be something else deeper than just an order. It was taking too long,
Police don't know if this woman had a permit for her weapon, a small detail in the case, but something investigators may try to find out if they can find her. They hope these pictures posted on social media will help.
Yeah, she need to be out the street because if she's going to do that over fast food order, what happens if somebody cut off in traffic?
Greetings, family, and welcome back to another episode of the Pure Vibez podcast show with your host, Shaka Heru, aka Defari the Fresh King. And today I want to discuss fast food restaurant fights. Now, there's a saying that says, we are what we eat. And that has become literally true. Because I have searched and scoured, and I have yet to find a video of any fist fights or any type of fights or arguments or confrontations in a vegetarian restaurant. Not saying that none has never happened and there's not a video on the planet that can disprove what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that out of all the videos that I've searched and researched trying to find this, all I kept finding was fights in fast food restaurants. Now, I want to know what it is about fast food that brings out the animalistic behavior in people. We are what we eat, and then people start acting and behaving like animals, literally. People are squabbing and fighting and shooting over not having a piece of chicken, it not having a Big Mac, or short a nugget, or some foolishness when it comes down to fast food. What is it about fast food that drives people insane and crazy? Maybe it's the food. I don't know. Maybe it's the food. You got to think about food on the level of energy. So there's an animal. This animal is hunted, he's killed, he's slaughtered. He goes through all these type of different emotions of stress, pain, anger, fear. All these type of different emotions is running through this animal. This animal makes it to your plate. You consume it. And you consume all the type of different energies and feelings and emotions that was running through that animal is now running through your body. You get hungry, you go to a fast food restaurant, they don't have the chicken of your choice, or they don't have the burger that you like, or might not have cheese for you, whatever. And some people are liable to kill, shoot, and fight over that. And listen, I don't know everything. I'm just a person that like to create a lot of hypotheticals and like to draw light to a lot of situations that we can look at and analyze it from two sides. And I just want to know, what is it about fast food restaurants and fights? Do we believe that the food is driving people insane and crazy? Is food making people act out? Are you what you eat? And through you being what you eat, does it reflect the behavior and the attitude of that person? I'm not sitting here trying to make it seem like a ITIL or vegetarian or vegan or a plant-based person is any better than a person that consumes meat or any type of animal product. But what I'm saying is, when you consume flesh, blood, death, does that energy put a certain type of energy within us to make us feel and act a certain type of way? It's a different vibration with some people that are vegetarians and some people that are plant consumers or plant-based people. Not to say that you might not find a killer that could be a plant-based person, a murderer, a rapist, or anything. We can't really put titles and judge people. I'm just using my own personal experiences. And from my personal experiences, a lot of the plant-based people that I've came across, that I've met and interact with, have been more on the peaceful side, except when you have a radical person. You know, the type to throw paint on somebody for wearing fur or those kind of things like that. Yeah, minus those people. But for the most part, the level-headed people that I've met are pretty humble people that are peaceful people and don't really have a need or want to really get into any type of physical altercation to hurt or to harm anyone. They're not looking for any physical altercation of any kind. But then a lot of meat eaters take on the bloodthirsty, savage mentality. And you don't have to act out the way that you eat. But this is a question, it's not an answer. I'm asking, is it something in the fast food that makes people act more crazy and wild? Are we what we eat? And because we are what we eat, does that reflect the kind of energy and personality that we present? If you believe that we're all energy, as I do, I just believe that we're all just living balls of energy, and energy can't die, it only transfers from one to the next. So if energy can't be destroyed, and you kill a living animal and consume it, are we taking on the energies and the vibrations from that animal as well? It's something that I just had to sit down and reason on and analyze a little bit, because as I'm looking at the world and I'm looking at all these fast food feuds and fights going on, I have yet to really find any in a vegetarian, vegan, idle, any type of restaurant at that level. And I'm not saying that none exist again, or one person is better than the other. I'm asking a question. Is what you eat a reflection of the energy and the person that you are? Because I want to know what makes all these fast food restaurant fights happen. It can't be just the lack of fries and a burger. It have to be something else. And I want to know, is it the food, or is it something in the food? Is it the additives? What is it in the food that makes people act and carry on this way? I don't know. I used to believe that the whole world should be plant-based and everybody should be a plant consumer. But then I had to think about it, and I don't know if everybody is born or built to be a plant consumer, or everybody is born or built to consume plants. Because you have some people that are allergic to green foods, vegetative foods, certain types of vegetables, and these kind of things like that. So some people biologically, just hard for them to be plant-based. But I think the world would be more healthier if we were more on the plant-based side of things. Again, I'm not here to preach at nobody or tell them how to live or what to eat or what not to eat. I'm just bringing up these questions so we can have two sides of looking at things. It's kind of hard when you just living your life one way, only looking at things from one side. We need two sides to look at things from. So I like to pose these questions, you know. If we are what we eat, when we consume a dead animal, do we take on the energies, the spirit, and the vibration that that animal is going through? And do we take that on and consume that vibration into our own bodies? And when we eat certain food, sometimes that's why it makes us feel certain types of ways. I don't know, family. That's a question I think we need to be asking and looking into very, very deeply. You know, as I said, I've been looking around, trying to find, you know, if anybody have a video, like, please tag me in it or send it to me of a vegetarian restaurant fight or anything like that. I would love to see it, because I've been looking for them, and the majority I'm finding is in fast food restaurants. So it brought me to this question: what is creating this behavior in people? Is it the food, or is it just the people? You know, I don't know. It's something that always puzzle me or tickle my brain. So it's a question that I wanted to pose that maybe somebody else have some views or light that they can shed on. They can shed on this topic for me. If you do, leave your comments, please. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm definitely not here to tell one what to eat and what not to eat. All I can say is that the more plants that we consume, the more plant-based foods that we eat and we have in our diet, will do better for our lives and our health. I can say that. And for anybody that hasn't looked into an alternative plant-based diet, or to even incorporate sometimes having a meat-free diet in your diet, like once a week or twice a week, whatever the case may be, just to create a balance, is definitely something you might want to look into and check out. Yeah, family, this has been another episode of the Pure Vibes Podcast Show with your host, Shaka Heru, aka the Fire the Fresh King, saying peace, love, and prosperity. Until next time.